This was the scene in Glasgow, UK in 2021 at the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference, known as COP26. When delegates from participating countries boarded red double-decker buses, they may not have realised that they were electric buses, jointly built by the Chinese enterprise BYD and its British partner Alexander Dennis Limited. Meanwhile, a fleet of ADL BYD electric single-deck vehicles were also used, serving as shuttles for delegates at the COP26 conference.
I mean, I think, China has been the starting point for new energy vehicles. You see, obviously, it's a massive market in China domestically. And I think, BYD saw the opportunity here in the UK, and we're very proud to partner with them here in the UK for battery electric buses.
Now I'm standing at an ordinary bus stop by the streets of London. You may see every day the passing of the electric buses jointly produced by ADL and BYD. By far, the two companies have sold over 1,000 electric buses, covering more than 10 cities across the country.
截止目前，比亚迪新能源汽车的足迹已经遍及全球6大洲70多个国家和地区，超过400多个城市。那其中，比亚迪各类纯电动大巴目前在全球累计的交付量也已经超过了7万辆。
Well, I think if you look at this move away from petrol and diesel to electrification, all markets in the world are making that at different paces. I think China was one of the first markets to be, and it still is, in the front.
BYD's rapid development in the United Kingdom is just one example of China's green energy vehicle enterprises around the world over the past decade. In Europe, the Middle East and in Africa, green energy vehicles of different brands from China have hit local roads with strong green innovation, research and development capabilities, and outstanding marketing strategies.
Israel's aim is to move to a future with at least 1/3 of all cars that will become electrical in the coming decade. One of the solutions could be the Chinese manufacturers of electrical cars, like here behind me, one of the recent cars, luxury model that arrived to Israel.
First of all, gasoline in Israel is very expensive. Israel has one of the highest tax rates in the world for gasoline, and that's why we embrace electric cars. Israelis really like the Chinese cars. They're not expensive, they are reliable, and they are very technological. They have excellent range and they have very good batteries. I have to say that currently Chinese EVs are the best sold EVs in Israel, besides for Tesla.
This is Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. Since the opening of its first European experience store here in February, Chinese electric vehicle company Xpeng Motors has attracted the attention of local lovers of electric vehicles.
But the main feedback is that the perceived quality is really high. The second one is the design of the car. I drive a car at the moment and people are actually turning around on the street to just look at the design of the car. The third one is the level of technology far exceeds many of our other competitors on the market.
I think the intelligence is the most important and most advantage of Xpeng brand in the market. We have our own self-developed hardware and software system, which can create more easier, convenient driving experience for the local customers compared with other competitors in the market.
Compared with countries with rapid energy transitions such as Britain, Israel and Sweden, in Ghana, a West African country with a weak transportation infrastructure, electric motorcycles and taxis made in China have become part of a new landscape. Solar Taxi Ghana Limited, a Ghanaian startup, has decided to make a change by importing Chinese-made electric vehicles.
When it comes to electric cars, what we do is that we source most of our parts, including most of our vehicles from China, because China, one, is readily available. China is helping the climate change action, and so we source most of our parts over there.
In pursuit of mankind's green dream to promote an ecological civilization, Chinese enterprises, with strong support from the Chinese government, continue to support the latest cutting-edge technologies, innovations that have been highly welcomed by the world. Here in the Danish port of Aalborg, In March of this year, the Chinese company Geely began test runs of green e-methanol vehicles. 2 sedans and a heavy truck run on e-methanol produced by Power2X, that's PTX solution, a sustainable carbon-neutral renewable fuel.
And we're so honored to have this good collaboration and partnership with Geely and all of our Chinese friends. We want to invest in having more methanol production here and also methanol transportation. So we see Geely as a very good partner in succeeding having a green future and a green transport sector.
This is not about one single country, it's about the whole world and the future of the world. So I think it's important that we have a strong cooperation and that we share technology and knowledge in this field. This is not about ourselves, it's about our children and our grandchildren and so on.